Glory of Saadh Sangat. Verse. Jai Sadhu Gobid Bhajan, Kirtan Nanak Neet, Na ho, na tu, nah chutah, nikat na jayaho doot. Where the holy people constantly vibrate the Kirtan of the praises of the Lord of the universe, O Nanak, the righteous judge says, do not approach that place, O messenger of death, or else neither you nor I shall escape. One day, the king of death, righteous judge, called upon all the messengers of death. Warning them severely, he made them listen to the invincible order of the invincible God. Told them that wherever the sadhus of God would be singing His praises, never ever go near them. I am repeatedly making you understand this fact. Don't get mistaken, because this is the eternal order of the Almighty God. Otherwise, the sadhus would behold you and would repeatedly dash you to the ground, like the washerman strikes his clothes onto a hard surface. I would also be rendered to the same condition as that of Ravana, who was beheaded by Ram. Whole of the Lanka country was burnt down, and the residents there had to suffer a lot. All our powers would be taken away. We would be beaten up and be sent to the most dreadful of all the hells to make us suffer all types of agonies. We would not be liberated despite trying for hundreds of times. Neither anyone else would be able to get us liberated. Meditate in the name of God by joining sadhus and serve them by completely absorbing yourself in their service. If ever the sadhus would be pleased, only then you would be liberated once for all. Power of Timeless God. Electricity is a power which performs numerous tasks. All its tasks cannot be enumerated because it has countless virtues. Virtues which mind and intellect can understand could never be concealed. One who knows all its virtues is called an engineer or a scientist. They are capable of using it for accomplishing various tasks, and this way they manifest it from its hidden place. They always obey its principles because they are not capable of altering them. Through its current, it performs various kinds of deeds, despite being a singular power. It acts in the similar fashion as the equipment through which it is being used. It runs fans, heaters, and illuminate lamps. Through radio, it makes us listen to various songs. Through cinema and television, it shows us pictures. Everyone in the world knows about the connection between communication and trade. And because of this, the whole world enjoys various comforts. Now the world has learned the secret of flying the aeroplanes by using it. And it has become possible now to travel hundreds of miles in just a few minutes. The wayward human being takes pride in being educated. He has completely forgotten the remembrance of God. Being educated, he claims himself to be wise and clever. He claims that he is all-powerful and there doesn't exist any other power in this world which can equate him. But the fact is that without true Guru, one remains in complete darkness and would never be able to understand the truth. It is only the Satguru which tells the world that there is even a bigger power present in this world, and that power is of timeless God. Because of the existence of that power, the whole world is existing. My existence, his existence, our existence, and your existence. Every existence lies in the existence of this world. Existence of all the galaxies of the universe and all 9 parts of the earth. Existence of all the creatures and of all the languages. Existence of all the queens and kings. Existence of forests and all the foliage and of the 3 worlds of universe. I bow to the power of formless. I bow to the power of formless. Again, I bow to the power of formless. Actually, because of the existence of Almighty, everything else comes into existence. Saint and Soldier. Everyone was mesmerized by seeing the charismatic acts of the Sangat Ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji. His face was radiating with some eternal power, and it was difficult to have even a little glimpse of his face. By holding a sword in his hand, he gazed upon the congregation. Then, by a lion's roar, he said, "Today I want a person who is ready to offer his head." He challenged that some daredevil from this country should gear up and be ready for this. Thereafter, a complete silence dawned in every heart for quite some time. Gloom dawned on everyone, and each one was seeing onto other one's face. After the deadly silence for some time, Dayaram got up with folded hands. He prayed, "My true Father, I am just a small worm, and I offer my head in your holy feet." In the similar fashion, one after the other, 5 people got up and bargained with the Guru by offering their heads. Then Kalgitar Ji immensely loved all 5 of them and showered lot of respect on them. This congregation was held at Keshgad Sahib, and Guruji was a sacrifice onto all 5 of them. Guruji made them fearless by beheading their cowardly nature and killing the duality in them by making them drink the holy Amrit, which he prepared with double-edged sword, Khanda. It was the holy day of Samvat 1756, the day of Baisakhi festival, when this charismatic act was enacted. He obliterated the differences of caste and creed completely and taught them the lesson of one brotherhood. He started the custom of taking decisions under the guidance of 5 amongst them, and in a way started the Panchayati Raj. For any kind of guidance in this world or beyond, that is in the court of God, for spiritual and worldly tasks, he commanded all of them to follow the teachings of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. He brought meditation and bravery at one platform and taught them the lesson of selfless service. He taught them to forgive whosoever comes to seek forgiveness and taught them to embrace him with love. This way he showed them the path of love. They should meditate on the name of formless God, fearlessly and with full concentration of mind, and taught them to respect congregation of holy men and accomplished saints. If ever they would come to know that some downtrodden was being subjected to atrocities, they should raise their sword to protect them, even though they might have to sacrifice their own lives in the ensuing war. The day shall come when Khalsa would rule the world, and there won't remain anybody to challenge him. These were the holy words he uttered from his holy mouth. He hoisted the flag of Khalsa Raj, which would be indestructible and would remain there for all times to come. Sects of Mahatma Buddha and Jainis, Mahavir, which were already existing. They made the people coward by teaching them not to kill any living being, to install permanent peace and to live with self-respect and self-pride. None of them taught the lesson of using the power of their arms. Resident of heavenly abode and ever-donator Guru created the Khalsa, who would not only be a saint but a soldier as well. He would be enemy of the cruel people and protector of the hopeless ones and guardian of peace. Virtues of a saint soldier. As the merciful entity is called the Creator, but actually he is both the creation itself and its nurturer. As we call the Shiva as all-powerful, but it has both the virtues of taking care and a protector. As the mango fruit contains mango juice, but it has both the virtues of being sweet and sour. Similar is the Khalsa of Shri Guru Kalgitar Ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, indwelling both the virtues in it, that is, he is a saint as well as a soldier. The method of coming into sanctuary of the Guru. Change your thought process of indulging in false conflicts and unnecessary entanglements. You would have to minus yourself. That is how you would be able to seek Guru's sanctuary. Guru has opened a strange shop where you can bargain only after offering something in exchange. One cannot buy Guru's grocery even by offering millions of rupees. But one can please Guru by obeying Guru's commandments. This is how you will be able to seek Guru's sanctuary. Guru's tests are very hard to take. Rare are those who by Guru's grace could pass through them. The condition laid down by the Guru is quite tough, and that is, if one wants to live full on spiritual life, then firstly, he is required to sacrifice himself. One would have to leave one's pride and egotism and the shame that what the people would say. That is how one can seek Guru's sanctuary. One would have to leave one's so-called wisdom and cunningness, unnecessary development of relations with the people, and falsehood of worldly respect. One would have to forsake one's little wisdom. Only then one would be able to absorb Guru's mega wisdom. One would have to dedicate himself in the service of Guru so as to be blessed by the God. This is how one can seek Guru's sanctuary. Whosoever comes in the sanctuary of Guru, Guruji always embraces him with love, and all his wishes which he ever cherished in his mind are fulfilled. This is how one becomes able to meditate with full concentration on the indescribable God. This is the fruit of seeking Guru's sanctuary, and that is the only way to come into Guru's sanctuary. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.